What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys can hear me. Oh, 9 viewers, just like that. All right. Live from the service van. I gotta clean up around here. Well, to kick it all off, because I want this to be in the beginning of when it gets replayed. So let me take you for a quick ride. On this thing, as you can see, I got it up on ramps. Catalytic converter there, resonator there, and yeah, had to replace all. I'll show you my handiwork. So here's the cat, goes all the way up there to the crossover tube on the engine. So I did from there, replaced with a brand new O2 sensor, resonator pipe, and brand new clamp right there. It's probably a little blurry, but let's see. There we go. Yeah, so that's resonator's new, O2's new, and the catalytic converter is new. And I was surprised that all of that came out easily. Here's all the stuff I had to use to get that thing out of there. Now, as you can see, went like this. So that here, and my girlfriend was driving around, and the thing just got louder and louder, and that eventually broke. So I had to use the C-clamp. The other piece, the pipe that goes into this end, when you put that when you put this U around the thing, it crushes that down. So I had to use, if you saw there was also a chain wrench. I wrapped a chain around this thing and spun it free of the pipe. This piece here that's where it connects, right there. So I had to spin it free with the chain wrench, and I used a C-clamp to make it more oval, so the new part that I installed would slide over the old part. So that's everything right there, and I'm just cleaning up right now. So yep, yeah, and I live in Pennsylvania, so this was all stuff I had to do that was required for my girlfriend's car to get inspected. So now I have to take it to get inspected. I used to be a licensed inspector, but I never worked at a automotive shop, so lapse. So yes, I work on forklifts, but I also know my way around this stuff too, because I was trained for it. But how's everybody's Sunday? As you can see, this is my Sunday. Sunday stuff came in handy. I got this thing from a pawn shop for about 60 bucks. And I was reading on a couple of forums, and a lot of people didn't like this thing because at under lower PSIs, I suppose, people weren't getting good results out of it. But let me tell you, this thing is awesome. I love this thing. Even though it's used, it's beat to hell. it's dirty. This thing is killer. Plus, these True Connect. If you guys don't have these True Connect things, you've never seen these before. These were something I was surprised that existed. So you don't even have to touch the thing. You just slap it in there, and it it just works. Why wasn't that the first thing? Why wasn't that the first version? That should have been. But hey, I guess there's always room for improvement. But you just release it and it's good to go. So I'm gonna have to wind back and look at some of you guys' comments. Should have a 17 somewhere. And if you guys didn't know, this is my new service van because I lost my job. My other place of employment bought out. So this is all through a new company. Let me see some of you guys' comments. The baby's good, Jay Young. The baby is good. I love that little guy. No one of all the stories people told me, no one told me how much I would actually love my son. How much, you know what I'm saying, love you have for your little ones. It's just, remarkable. What is this phone doing? Here we go. Yeah, the placement of that O2 was horrible. So, Michael, I just went ahead and I bought a new one. I didn't even want to mess with taking the old one out. I didn't want that. I ain't want none of that. Yeah, I wish this was my side hustle, but no, I'm actually fixing a girlfriend's car so she can be driving around safe with the baby. Uh, the thing, the actual law that made me replace the exhaust is a law that says, it's in a subchapter E of the Pennsylvania inspection book that says your exhaust must exit any perimeter of the vehicle. And since it was leaking at directly under it, they wouldn't give me an inspection sticker. So, I mean, that's a pretty good law because I suppose you could not be aware you're leaking, and if you had a hole in your body or something, it would be leaking exhaust directly into the vehicle unsuspectingly, and we all know what happens after that. So, I'm not mad about it. As long as my girlfriend's riding around with my son safe, I'm okay. I really got to get a hose reel for this thing. I'm gonna wrap this around you guys. So where it sits. So So I got a pretty crazy phone mount going on right now. Holy shit. It's I got my phone mounted in a vise. It's pretty crazy. I'm just so cheap I don't feel like spending the money on an actual tripod for a cell phone. I got plenty of tripods for an actual camera. Fun. And I don't ever plan on buying one. I can find something to prop the thing up on, you know? That's that. Now this stuff, I don't even know. I seen AVE's video, and I don't even know the conclusion he came to, but I use this over. I've known about this stuff for about 3-4 years now. I use this stuff over everything else. For some reason, you can only find it, or I can only find it, in steel mills and such. But this stuff, it takes off whatever I want it to. Believe it or not. I mean, I've spent hours trying to get something off with PB Blaster. A couple shots of this, and it just jumped right off of there. Bolts are scared of this stuff or something. Now, one thing that I've noticed with Snap-on's impacts, I'm pretty sure this has been addressed before, but they start mushrooming in the drive-in really soon. So, these are those Cobalt made by Snap-on ones, and as you see, the drive-in mushrooming. So, I don't know. Maybe that's on purpose. It's because it's, this is brand new here. Or not brand new, probably, let's see, date code. Oh, it wore off those ass hats. Oh, man. I think it said J, which means 2015. So, 3 years old. And, I don't really bust out the half inch that often. And for it to be constantly happening to all their impacts, pretty much, I'd say it's a design feature at this point. But why? I don't really know. And I really wish I would have got the ball detent one instead of this pin. I hate the pin retention. I'm rarely going at something that would actually need this. Just the way some guys work, I suppose. Oh, man. Clean up some of this garbage. Fuzzy, that was the Universal from Snap-on. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I'm just cleaning up here. But yeah, I like to. I actually work. You know what I'm saying? I go around, drive around the customers. I can't be out here with plumber butt like everybody else. You know, I gotta look somewhat professional. So I'm used to looking professional. That you know, when I when I come out here to work on the weekend, work on my stuff, my girlfriend's stuff, I just dress how I dress at work. It's it's all the same to me. Oh man. Wow, we're getting close here. I think my phone's done. So, I'm gonna do a couple things and wrap this up, guys. Not before I talk to you a bit. Let's see if that'll prop up. Okay. I gotta pull this down off the ramps. Make sure we're clear. So that was what was I going to talk about with you guys? Oh, I recently got this thing. So I got this thing off eBay, a near Fluke 27 for like 85 bucks. And this thing, this whole case from Harbor Freight, I was tired of carrying around all of this stuff in here, which was ridiculous. So, I work on big stuff, so sometimes that's necessary. Sometimes I work on this stuff too, but at work, I need stuff like that. But my phone is going to die here shortly, so I'm going to wrap this up. And, but this is, oh yeah, she's about to die. But this is, what I've been using this thing needs. But, make myself, make some, make some videos for you guys. I got some set up in the editor. And, that's just about it. I'm gonna clean up, finish cleaning, give you a quick little showcase of the new van. Shelving, toolbox, more shelving, and vise, workbench, which I got stuff all over it. I gotta clean that off too. And it's all inside a Ford. So